right. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. It's Veterans Day. So I just first want to say thank you to all of those who are currently serving or have served, those who have family members that have served. Thank you. We really appreciate it. With that being said, it's early in the morning, and I forgot to schedule this one and was trying to at the last minute, but my thumbnail was too large, so I figured I'd just go live, see who joins me. If anybody wants to come up and chat this morning, I could have you come up. Doesn't look like anybody's on yet. I just wanted to do a live stream, catch everybody up with what's going on this second week of November. So with that, I'll just wait and see if anybody shows up. Hey, Laura, Hedgehog's Homestead. How are you doing this morning, Laura? Black's Tropical. Hey, Soul Brother, blessings to you. Yeah, that must be Sherry. Good morning, Sherry. Sherry is in Savannah, Georgia. Sherry and Bobby Black out at Black's Tropical. We got some nice tropical food that they grow. Some bananas and some of the other stuff that we used to grow back when we were in San Diego. We were asking on their live stream about Cherimoyas. My father-in-law had some Cherimoyas, and they were so rare we hardly ever found them as fruit, let alone anybody who's grown Cherimoya trees. But he had a big one. It's probably about 20 feet tall. So all right. Yeah, all right. We got stickers coming out from Black's Tropical to us and Hedgehogs. Awesome. Well, thanks, Sherry. Appreciate that. Hey, Lisa, Yogi Hollow Farm. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, good morning to you. And I said it before anybody else got on, but I just wanted to thank all the veterans and people currently serving in any branch of the armed forces. I really appreciate that. I had a couple grandfathers that had served, and yeah, I can't express my appreciation enough. So thank you for that. Hey, good morning, Matt from Grafted Branch Homestead. You guys should check out Matt's channel. I don't think he even has 100 subscribers yet, so go check him out. He's got a lot of videos on his new quail setup. He made an incubator and has some quail there. So go check him out. He's in New Mexico, so he's in the neighboring state to us. Yeah, Sherry says yes, very rare, hard to grow. Ours is small. She's talking about her Cherimoya tree. That's a tropical fruit that is very rare, and I have never really seen too many of them. I've seen them, I think, in a supermarket once, but my father-in-law had a tree, and pretty interesting. They're like a pudding fruit. I don't know what the common name is for their fruit, but anyway, they're like some kind of pudding fruit. You use a spoon and kind of scoop them out, and they got some big. They're almost like a watermelon seed, but they're more round than that. So pretty cool. Everybody's saying hello to one another. Yogi Hollow Farm says amen. Hopefully that's about the Veterans Day. Yeah, Matt said I got 50 last week. Woohoo! Thank you, Nick. Yeah, we're looking dark quail too, but we're thinking we're probably gonna wait till we get our new property with my parents. We'll see. Another one just came on today that we're probably gonna go check out. It's got 7 acres and it's irrigated pasture. It's got irrigation rights, which out here is pretty cool. So yeah, awesome. Sherry says coming to show you love, Matt. So might have a new subscriber there. Laura says very cool, Matt. And yeah, Lisa Yogi Hollow says hello, Grafted Branch Homestead. Congrats. Yeah, can somebody put Matt's channel link up? You know what? I'll share it, Laura. I shared your channel this morning on our community page. I don't know if you saw that, but wanted to get your subscribers up, Laura. So everybody go check out the community tab on our channel, and you can go get a link to Laura's channel and go give her a subscription. But yeah, I'll put Matt up next. Probably put him up tomorrow. I'm trying to just do a shout out and give links out to everybody's channel that I'm a fan of, and especially those that don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. Want to get everybody up to speed there. Let's see. I'm behind on the comments. I apologize, people. Yeah, Sherry says yes, like a custard. That cherimoya fruit. It is like custard. Thanks. Good morning, Matt says. Black's tropical. Smart idea. Wait to their setup. Oh, 7 acres. Cool. Yeah, we'll see. The house isn't super great. We need to build a second house for my parents, so it's not ideal. I don't know if that will happen. That's kind of the problem, is that we'll find a place that is ideal for us or ideal for both of us, but not for what we want to do to grow our own food. And my dad's really into growing plants. He likes to do hydroponics and indoor stuff. So it's been really cool to watch him progress and how good he is at growing his own food indoors. I just had a scrub jay land on the bird feeder outside. Bird feeder outside this office window here. Yeah, we'll drop that link in our community page. All right, so let's see, we got Lynette in here. Hey, Lynette, Coffee Angel Crafts. Everybody go check out Lynette if you don't follow her already. Yeah, Matt, it is an amazing community, and I'm so thankful to a lot of people. Actually, a lot of people in this chat right now are some pretty awesome members of this community. I think I want to interview you on my channel sometime, since you're a soil person. Yeah, I love talking about soil. I could talk about it all day long. And you know what? There's still a lot for me to learn. So I love to learn from anybody who can teach me something. I'm learning a lot about how to graze animals on the land. We put up a video about our chickens and how we've used our chicken tractor to improve the soil along with cover crops. Our cover crops are doing amazing, by the way. As soon as the temperature dropped here in Arizona, we haven't even gotten any rain, but as soon as the temperature dropped, those cover crops have really shot up and they're looking super good. So I got to get another video up about the update to our land. But if you can graze whatever animals you have, quail, rabbits, chickens, whatever you can keep, yeah, it's beneficial to the land to graze it. Yeah, Black's Tropical is always talking about like, hello, what does she say here? Blessing soil, sister. Yeah, we're all tied to the soil, and so it's an important thing. So I'd love to come join you sometime, Laura, and I'd love to meet you guys in person too. But I don't know your husband and son, your son especially, with that those kitchen towel snaps that he was giving your husband. That looked fierce. I saw that big welt on his leg, and if you guys haven't checked that out, I was just in stitches. My boys and I will do that as well. Just give each other a little snap with the towel. So that's fun too. All right, let's see. Got lots of comments here that I need to catch up on. Matt at Grafted Branch says, I'm learning a ton about soil from you, Nick. I'm actually putting some mulch on my strawberries as we speak. Yeah, it's that time of year. As your strawberries die back, put some straw on them or mulch or something to insulate those, like the main stem that the strawberries have. It's important to keep them insulated from the frost. They can take a few frosts, but once it starts really freezing, you want them to be insulated. All right, we got people saying hello to one another. That's awesome. Let's see. We're all growing in some way. Not all in gardening, but all in growth. Makes us all soil family. There it is. Yeah. Hey, Blinda and Chuck. Glad you could make it in this morning. Good morning to you. All right. Let's see. All right. Annette, you got a new subscriber there from Black's Tropical. Start chickens on our garden space. Yep. Oh, yeah. Thanks for asking, Lisa. The temperature over here this morning is 35 degrees, so it's pretty chilly. Let me know in the live stream comments what your temperature is where you are, and also where you are, because a lot of you I have heard where you are, but I often forget. I know Lisa is in the Dakotas, South Dakota, Lisa. I forget which one, but let us know where you are and what the temperature is over in your part of the country this morning, or part of the world for that matter. All right, I'm getting caught up on these comments. Yeah, so let me know. Oh, there we go. South Dakota. Yes, I was right. That's great. Thanks, Lisa. 27. That's not too far away from where we are. It seems like it should be so much colder in South Dakota. 27 here, and was colder because the waters were frozen. Oh, golly, that does not sound good. Well, I hope you didn't have any bursts or anything over there, Lisa. I know that's a concern of ours. We need to monitor the weather closely because we're still trying to irrigate the garden, and we got brassicas growing and stuff out there. So trying to make sure that we're good about that. All right, Laura said, I did that last year and my strawberries came back strong. Yep, same here. We insulated all of our strawberry plants last year, and it got down to 18 degrees, I think was the coldest temperature we got. Maybe it went down to 15, but anyhow, it was cold for many months, and our strawberries came back real strong. If you guys haven't seen our strawberry transplanting video, check it out. It's really easy. Strawberries are invasive, actually. They can get into all kinds of spots. So it's one of the things I often wonder why people don't use strawberries as like ground cover, like landscaping plants, because they're so prolific and they spread easily. And so any that have a little bit of a root, you can transplant them and start a whole new strawberry garden and give them to friends and family, and make good for Christmas gifts and stuff too. If you guys are thinking ahead, might be good. They might have to grow it inside. It might not be the best to put it outside and give it a whole bunch of shock if it's been kept indoors or whatever. But you can grow them under lights. So there's that. Let's see. We're hosting Watch and Grow on the 30th, so I'll jump on 6 p.m. Review your channels, help you grow. Helping Tim at Ridge Life out a little. Nice. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. So go check that out. I heard about the Watch and Grow. So yeah, on the 30th, 6 p.m. That's 6 p.m. Eastern, I assume. We put Eastern even though we're in Arizona. Arizona's weird. We don't have daylight savings, so it's kind of hard. Half the year throughout the summer and the growing season, we're on Pacific time with California, Oregon, Washington, and I guess BC and whatever else. But then right now we're on Mountain Standard Time. So Life with Belinda and Chuck says, I think I saw you cut your strawberries back. I'm in South Missouri, so hard freezes are seldom. When should I cut mine back? Well, I would thin them now, basically anytime before they start changing color. If they start freezing, then you don't want to mess with them. Just insulate them, leave them in place, and then go get them in the spring and thin them out. But we did ours right now, just because. But we had an overgrown bed, so that's basically why we did it. And we should test it. We should see if in the spring it's better than in the fall. I'm sure the plants that you transplant would like it more in the spring. So that's my thought. Lisa says, good for you, Sherry. Hard for me to get that because of time change and working. Yeah, I know. There's so many live streams that I miss. Like we've got a a Bible study group that we host on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. here. So that'd be Mountain Standard Time. And it seems like there's a whole bunch that we can't watch. I wish I could watch them every week. But we've also got other stuff going on. Tuesday nights, I lead a guys men's fellowship mountain bike ride actually in the forest, and we put on lights and go ride our bikes in the forest. And I can't make a bunch of live streams on Tuesday night either because of that. So we need a homesteading, soil, life, and livestock convention out here in the Southwest sometime. Matt, I agree, and I might help get that going. We'll see. There have been some things I've been thinking of and planning, but right now my bandwidth is totally spent. We've got we we're looking for a place with my parents to buy right now. Looks like my career is in transition because of a bunch of weird stuff going on in the world and how my workplace is being more of followers than leaders. Hopefully you guys can understand kind of what I'm talking about. But after 20 years, I might go into use my hands for more stuff. Pretty handy. So there's a real need for handymen in our community too. We got a lot of retired folks that have moved here from Southern California. So the reason that a lot of people move here is because this is the closest town. We've got about 40,000 people here and about 100,000 people in our greater basin area. And it's the closest town to Southern California outside of California that is not in the desert. So a lot of retirees from California are moving here that are done with the California nonsense. So my parents and my in-laws were some of them. Nope, waters for animals. Time to put heaters in full time. Yeah, I know. Where were we? We were somewhere, and they're really promoting their heaters for livestock tanks or whatever, animal waters. Where was that? Is that Tractor Supply or Cow Ranch? Or no, it's True Value. True Value Hardware was having a sale on them. So Laura says it's 49 in Oregon. That's not bad at all. No, but it's not even close to how nice it is in Savannah. Yeah, Sherry, that's nice. 72 and sunny. Yeah, Lisa put the straw in the strawberries. I know we were talking about that on something. We saw your video. Great. Thanks for watching, Lisa. Matt says that's a great idea for strawberries. I'm going to use pole beans instead of vines. My fence and walls next year. Yeah, we used pole beans this year to give some shade to some of our garden, and it worked out really well. Actually, our bell peppers did better because of that than ever. Usually the bell peppers will get sunburnt, and we didn't have hardly any of that this year. So yeah, good idea with the pole beans on fence. Laura says I saw that and it was good. I think you're talking about the strawberry video. That's cool. I'm way behind on comments, so bear with me. Thanks for your patience. Would mulch work as good as straw? I don't know, Matt. I think it would probably work great. I mean, strawberries have probably that name for a reason, but yeah, it's worth trying. I think it should work fine. It might not give as much airflow, so you don't want to snuff out the plants by putting on too thick of mulch. But I don't know what temperatures do you get down to over there in your part of New Mexico? Do you get down to the 20s, or does it just get barely below freezing, or does it even get into the teens like it does here? Love not having time change in Arizona. Yeah, Lynette, I know you're from Arizona, so yeah, we're kind of spoiled. No changing the clocks here unless the power goes out. All right, Grafter Branch, you got another one. Yes, nice. Thanks, Laura, for subscribing to Matt. Mountain Grandma. Hey, neighbor. Hello. Yeah, you're probably one of the closest in our homestaying community to us. Having me in 15 minutes, thought I'd hop on to support. Awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. The Mountain Grandma channel. There's some really good guitar stuff over there. I'm a guitarist and just love watching some of that great guitar. So head on over there if you like watching good guitar like I do. That's awesome, guys. Yeah, I think you're meaning Ridge Life said everybody needs to do it. Basically, it's good to see that community stuff, Sherry. All right, let's see here. Yep, I agree, Matt. I was trying to do a seed swap, but doesn't seem like anybody's really interested in it, or maybe my form's not working. I don't know, but yeah, seed bank, seed box. We leapfrog or send out to the next person. Good on the list. Leave seeds, take seeds. That would be pretty cool to just send it out, and you take something if you want it, and you pass it on if you don't. Hey, Joy, bless life. Thanks for joining us. That also says the same boat with all of this. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Well, I assume you're talking about career and all that stuff, Matt. Well, yeah, I appreciate that. It's nice to know I'm not alone. I know that there's a lot of people kind of in the same boat. Um, men's groups are needed for women's groups, but then they need to get together. Yep, I agree. We're trying to figure that part of it out actually right now as we speak. It's amazing how there's some men that just need to do stuff with other men. It, it's kind of how we're wired. Some men can sit there and talk and be vulnerable and stuff like that, but most men they need to do stuff alongside of one another. So we do mountain biking out in the forest, and seems to be really building bonds between men. And it takes a while, but eventually, some of those men actually realize they can trust one another, and there's some vulnerability there, and some just leaning on one another throughout the good times and the bad times and everything in between. So, yep, much needed. Didn't realize you're in the Southwest also. Yeah, yeah. Matt's over there from Grafter Branch in New Mexico, and he's the quail guy. He's the quail guy. I'm depending on. Can't wait to watch how his journey goes with those quail. All right, people are saying hello to one another. Straw is light and easy to clean up in spring. Yep, it is, Lisa. Straws really, in fact, it blows away sometimes when our spring winds come here in Arizona. So, yeah, just beware that you might be leaving straw in your neighbor's yard like we have. Yeah, so it gets real cold there, Matt. Yeah, I would go and just get a bale of straw. They're not that expensive, and you can, you don't need to use the whole bale for the strawberries. So you could probably use it for other stuff for mulch instead of your wood chip mulch, and you could also use it for all kinds of things. We've put it in with the chickens. They like to scratch it around, and it's not the best bedding for chickens, or the best. We use like pine shavings for our coop substrate below to catch all the chicken droppings, but it could be used for that too. So hate the time change, darkness for chores. Yeah, it's no fun. um Yogi Hollow. Awesome. I gotta check out the community page. I gotta see what Mountain Grandma's talking about. Up on the high mesa, about a mile high. Yeah, we're about a mile high too, Matt. So I know we could get into the single digits over here. Um, yeah, awesome. I love hearing about people sharing one another's channels and supporting one another. Love playing the guitar. Been playing since I was a teen, but just learning now in my 50s. And the mandolin, nice. I want to learn how to play the banjo. I haven't learned that yet, but open tuning, I have learned some slide guitar stuff and open tuning and some other stuff. Um, so yeah, I love bluegrass. So if is that Blinda or Chuck? I don't know which one's been playing the guitar, but either way, yeah. If there's any good music that you've been listening to, let me know too. I'm always listening to music while I work on the computer. So yeah, let me know. Let's see. All right, Blinda and Chuck, you got a new subscriber, Laura from Hedgehog's Homestead. Awesome. Hey, trying to learn mandolin too. My husband is crazy good on the guitar. That's no joke, Mountain Grandma. Your husband is extremely good. Um, so yeah, it's fun to watch. That's for sure. Um, all right, Lynette says from Coffee Angel Craft says I was in Arizona, now stuck in Utah, hoping to be back in my homestead there. Um, I'm trying to catch up on the comments. You guys are awesome, leaving so many comments. I've got so much to read. I don't even have to come up with anything to talk about. This is wonderful. All right, Lisa. Yeah, go ahead, listen, leave it. I appreciate you guys leaving it running. That's something that I do with some of your channels too. I'm not necessarily watching videos, but I'll be listening to them sometimes. So yeah, there it is. Joy, bless life. Sharing is caring. Yeah, share one another's channels for sure. Their Mountain Grandma says, I love bluegrass too. My brother plays a mean banjo and he's in Kentucky right now. Wish we were closer to him. Yeah, I know the feeling. There's a lot of friends I have in this community that I think if we just lived a little bit closer, we'd be really tight and really good friends and see each other very often. So I know the feeling. Matt says, I told my wife I was going to learn banjo, and she said I was not. Okay, I'm going to do it. Love it. Yeah. I I know what your wife means about the banjo. They can be loud. So, it's, and if you have a small house like we do, it can be a little bit tough. Um, yeah, Joy Bless Life says, enjoy your day, Lisa. Should be listening. Um, all right, bye, Lisa. Bye for now. Um, anyway, I got to the bottom of the comments. Awesome. So, anyway, what else is going on with us is that we are doing some indoor growing. We haven't done this too much before. We've done a little bit, but we got a soil block maker. That video is coming up. Actually, we got two of them. One of them is a 20 cell 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch block maker. So it makes 20 per press. And then the other one makes 5 per press. And those are 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. And we need to use that bigger one a little bit more, but I made 320 blocks, I think, the other day, and it fit in a single 10 by 20 tray. And so that was a lot of pressing soil blocks. But we started cilantro and basil, and we're thinking about maybe selling off our extras at a farmer's market that we have. We actually have a few farmers markets in town, and one of them in particular, we're planning to go and try out. We've talked to the people that started it, and it's actually a really cool kind of startup. It started because the original farmers market wasn't meeting due to COVID, and they're requiring masks and all kinds of stuff, and they had it go on and off, and nobody knew when to come and when not to. And so one of those people who was going to that farmer's market and selling their product decided to, well, they had to keep selling their product. People kept asking them, they're calling them directly saying, where can I meet you to pick up my weekly products? I'm not going to say what it is right now, but I want to go pick up my weekly products from you. Where can I meet you? And they said, Tractor Supply. We gotta go there anyway. So anyway, they met up there, and they just told everybody, hey, meet us at Tractor Supply. We'll be there for a few hours. And so then that started a new farmers market. So there's kind of pros and cons to that one. We'll try it out and see. Matt, no, we are not growing in a greenhouse. We are growing indoor in our garage, actually. And we got a rack set up there with some lights. And so far, so good, but we just started. So we'll show some of that journey as time goes on. Let's see. After Branch said, Mountain Grandma says to you, if you want to do it, you should. That would be fun. We could jam some bluegrass tunes at Southwest Meetup. Oh man, now we're talking. That'd be great. trade produce and meat with one another or whatever else that we have, soaps or crafts or whatever, and do some education and do a bluegrass jam. Oh, goodness, that sounds wonderful. Uh, so Laura says, used to be a worship leader, play guitar as well. Acoustic, just love spending time in worship along with my guitar. I'm with you there for sure. We play a lot of worship music on the guitar over here. Yeah, you know what? There's a guy named Coulter Wall. I don't know if any of you listen to him, but he's kind of a younger guy, but sounds like he's maybe 100. His voice is awesome, and he's really good with his finger picking style, alternating bass with his thumb, and that really inspired me to learn alternating bass with the thumb, and that's really rewarding. Love that. So let's see. Joy Bless Life said, love the banjo, love bluegrass. Nice. Got a lot of bluegrass fans in today. Just checked out Bittersweet Memories original song. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mountain Grandma's channel is awesome for anybody who's a music lover. That's for sure. Go check it out. And there you go. Thank you, Belinda and Chuck. Getting behind on these comments again. Joy Bless Life says, I love worship music. Also, I rarely listen to anything else. Yeah, we've been K-Love radio supporters since 2004, I think. And that's what's going in our garage and our cars just about always. It's K-Love or Air One, kind of sister radio channels. We've also got another one called Arizona Shine here in Arizona that we listen to a lot. Thank you, Mountain Grandma. All right. Yeah, see, it's coming together already. That's right. Yes, bluegrass fans. That's so awesome. I agree. Well, has been a fun live stream so far. Thanks, everybody. It's 8:30. Let's see. What else can I talk about? What we've got going on right now? We've got the indoor growing that we've been doing, and so we're planning to do a little bit more seed starting, especially come spring. So we're kind of doing this test of growing seed starts with basil and cilantro right now, and then I'm also doing some cuttings of mint and basil and rosemary and other stuff to try to get some plants growing and just see how it goes growing indoors while it's cold. And then hopefully we'll have a bunch of seed starts ready for early spring and sell those off to our local community, and obviously grow some for ourselves as well. Hey, Tina Ladybug, good morning. Thanks for joining us. I love that fish on the Texas state of Texas map there for your logo. It's an awesome logo. And I just put up a fishing short where we caught some rainbow trout up here in the mountains of Arizona, in this lake called Lynx Lake, surrounded by pines up here. And it's just a beautiful spot. We usually catch something every time we go, so it's been a good fishing spot. Yeah, Matt. Let's see. We got lots of people saying hello to Tina Ladybug. Joy Bless Life says K-Love and Air One are our stations also. Yes, so awesome. We've got so much in common with so many of you, and it's just great to know we found our people. I'm very thankful for all of you. It's been great. And again, thanks to our active military and our veterans, those of you who've been in families with people who've been serving. I just really want to express my appreciation to you. I've had a couple grandfathers who've served, and Danielle's grandfather did as well. And so it's it's such a blessing to have as many freedoms as we do. And I think too often we focus on the freedoms that have been taken away or are being taken away. But we live in an amazing country here in the U.S. Where we have so many freedoms that we take for granted. So try to remember those today as you remember those who have served and those who've given their lives for our freedom as well. So, so happy Veterans Day. Matt said, I'm hoping you'd be on today. Didn't know a Veterans Day. I'm glad to be here. Yeah, I actually have to work today. My work doesn't give me Veterans Day off. Actually, I've got my review today. So, those of you who want to pray for me, please do so. Work's getting a little bit weird right now. A lot of people have left. And yeah, you could probably guess why. It's not uncommon. There's a lot of other people going through the same thing. Matt was just talking about him being kind of in the same boat. Lots of people saying good morning to each other. Let's see. Blenda likes the K-Love. I like the older country and bluegrass, so we listen to K-Love. Yeah, well, Chuck, that must be you since you're talking about Blenda. Check out Coulter Wall. Let me know what you think of Coulter Wall. He's got some good songs. He's got a song about our town, Prescott, Arizona. It's called Tying Knots in the Devil's Tail. It's actually a poem written by Gail Gardner, who was a cowboy in this town back in the earlier part of the 1900s, I guess. I guess he lived until the 1960s or something like that. But anyway, it's a fun little poem that Coulter Wall took and put it into a song. Maybe others sing it as a song as well. But Coulter Wall has some other good songs too. But if you like the older country, you'll probably like him. He's young, but he is from Saskatchewan, Canada, and is the real deal. It's good cowboy country. I don't like much modern country, to be honest, but I do like his music, and others like him. All right, let's see. Mountain Grandma says, Nick, we're trying to grow through the winter also. I was even going to try to grow some supposedly winter plants outside. We'll see how cold tolerant they are, but crossing fingers I can do it. You know what, Mountain Grandma, there are gardeners around here, around Prescott. I know you're up in elevation a little bit more and it gets colder where you are, but you're nearby in Arizona as well. And they grow broccoli for Christmas. They always harvest a bunch of broccoli at Christmas. And so we're planning to do the same. And we've had kale that's grown all through the snow and real cold weather and everything too. I forgot my coffee in another room, man. Anyway, let me know what plants you're growing, and we'd love to follow along and see how you do with your plants up there. But yeah, our scarlet kale, we've got a few different types of kale actually that have made it through the winter, through the summer, and are going back in the winter again. So we'll see how they do. But broccoli is a good one to try. But let me know what else you might try. Lynx Lake is beautiful. You should video that, Nick. I've got a short video on it, but yeah, I should probably do some kind of tour or something, some real video, not just a short. So, all right. Chuck says, amen. Thank you, veterans. Yep. Yes, you are our people. Yeah. It's so amazing. This community is so great. I appreciate it, each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me today, and stay on for a little bit longer here before I get going to work. Our veterans represent our freedoms, to not give them away little by little. Yep, I agree. There's a lot of freedoms that our veterans have served for and fought for, and some have even died for. So, yeah, we shouldn't take that lightly. I agree with you there. Thankful for our veterans. My dad, Navy, and hubby, Coast Guard. Yep. Yeah, Joy. Thanks to both of them and so many others for sure. Happy Veterans Day. God will guide us through this desert. He's already set us wisdom to prepare. Yeah, be prepared. Yeah, Chuck, the first way you spelt it with the C, Coulter Wall. Yep. How you said we found our people because I've never met people that I felt have so much in common with as I have with this community. Yeah, same here. There's a lot of people just like us who yeah they want to grow their own food, live sustainably, honor God, be good stewards, bless their neighbors with extra eggs and meat and produce and stuff. I mean, it's awesome. Then I hear, you know, people that are listening to the same song, same radio that we do, and people who've led worship and love bluegrass. I mean, there's just so much that we've got in common. People that like to hunt and fish, and um, yeah, raise their families in the right way. It's awesome. So yeah, you all keep doing what you're doing. Brussels sprouts and broccoli here are going crazy. Yeah, I bet. We don't have Brussels sprouts right now. Danielle's not a fan, so well, I don't get them. But yeah, broccoli for sure. Absolutely, Matt. You know about the broccoli and Brussels sprouts. I'm trying kale, lettuce, spinach, turnip, Swiss chard. Swiss chard is one that we've got that's going strong right now too. You want some buzz button, toothache plant. They're going cold and really help if dentist is not so much an option. Yeah, I'd like some, Matt. I need to get PO box so I can get some stuff sent over. I've been having to give out our home address privately to people, but we need to get a PO box. So there we go. I'd love that. Are you wanting to do a seed swap? Had lunch yesterday with two YouTubers. Jaws. Yeah, I saw that Shannon put that up. I wanted to go check that out with you and Shannon and Sherry, Tina. So that's awesome that you all three were all able to meet up. I think that's so cool. And yeah, it's definitely on my list to watch hopefully today. Um, truly believe too that me having some food, eggs, things like people are in need. Time does come. It's going to be an amazing opportunity to witness. I'm preparing for that. Yeah, the little things are really what makes the biggest difference to people and can show them love. We're called to love God and love our neighbors, and that's basically the law summed up right there. So Matthew chapter 22 verses 37 through 40. So yeah, love the Lord your God with everything you got, and love your neighbor as yourself. It's a close second. So those little things, how to love your neighbor, and educating your neighbors too. Just showing them the little things that you do and why they're priorities to you is kind of one of the most loving things that you can do. Is help them, do the same things that we're doing. Um, Encourage them to have chickens or quail, or it might be great to incubate some eggs for them or something to get them started. But there's lots that we can do. But yeah, being prepared for. I mean, even if there's a deep freeze like Texas had, right, and all the power goes out for a long time, whether it's like you've got a generator and you've got extra outlet and you can charge up their phones for them, or you got an extra heater, extra firewood, eggs, produce, stuff that you've stored, canned it up or froze it or whatever. It's such a blessing to so many people. Tina's asking, "What's a buzz button?" You wanna let her know? Maybe you already did. Looking down, I'm getting backed up on comments already. Yeah, Mountain Grandma's asking if you're going to share that on your channel, Tina, about you and Sherry and Shannon meeting up. I know it's on Shannon's channel. It's Journey Along with Shannon. It's easy to remember because it's an acronym is JAWS, JAWS. All right. Yeah, Matt's trying to get a PO box too. I need to just go and do it. I haven't taken the time to do it. Didn't do a video. They did it on their channel. Yep. Okay. Buzz button toothache plant. Heard that to do that, we like some. Not sure what buzz button is. Graft branch homestead. So, yeah, Matt from Grafted Branch, let us know what the buzz button is. Is that like the toothache plant? Is it the toothache plant, or is it something different? Because I don't know either. I'd like to know. Hey, Homestead Family Reclaim, thanks for joining. If you guys haven't checked out their channel, you should do so. They're getting their subscribers up right now too. So, yeah, I found some like-minded people. Amen to that, Chuck. Yeah, it's good. Thanks for being here. Yeah, growing sustainably and honoring God. Yeah, there we go. There we go, Laura. That's great. Hey, Laura, I know that you said that you're going to be moving. Do you know where to yet? Are you going to be moving? I assume you're probably going to be moving somewhere either south or east because you're in the Pacific Northwest. But let us know if you know yet. I know I was watching your video about Portland and just hurts my heart. Last time I was there, it was a beautiful place. But all right, here we go. Here's the answer from Matt. The buzz button is a little plant, has small yellow flowers. When you eat them, rub them, or tea. Numbs teeth, jaw, what have you, like a safe lidocaine, I guess. Yes, it's the toothache plant. Okay, so it is the same thing. And if you drink the tea, does it numb your throat? Does it do something else to your? Is it okay to drink, or do you spit it back out? I got all kinds of questions now. That sounds awesome, though, Matt. Yeah, let's get the buzz button toothache plant out to everybody, so we all can have that when we might need it. We just declined medical insurance through my work because it was getting just ridiculous. It wasn't covering much, and it was so expensive. And we are going to go and do some type of health share program for medical. We're not sure what we're going to do for dental yet, but our dentist doesn't take our dental insurance, so figured we'll just cancel that too because we're not changing dentists. If you guys had a similar experience that I have, finding a good dentist is like finding gold. It's really hard to do, and once you found it, or once you found that dentist, you don't ever want to have to switch. So, yeah, we're trying to figure out what to do for our dental plan, and yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, that would be good. I'm going to ask my dentist directly, but having the toothache plant isn't going to hurt. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. I got behind on the comments. Matt at Grafted Branch says its little yellow flowers produce thousands of seeds. That's what numbs. I have a lot of extra. Awesome, Matt. Well, thanks for being so generous. Appreciate that, and thanks for growing it. All right, I must have missed it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Laura, I missed your comment. If you're still around, I gotta go. I gotta make pumpkin pie and shoot a video. God bless you guys. Hey, guys, go over to our community tab and click on Laura's channel link that I put up there this morning. They have 400 something subscribers, and they've been putting up videos every day, and she's been doing live streams, and they got a great sense of humor, lots of interesting videos, and we need to go show them some support. So if you aren't subscribed to Hedgehog's Homestead yet, please go and subscribe to their channel. I'm bad with putting links in the live chat, so I should probably figure that out a little bit better. I guess I could open up a new tab. I'm already so far behind on comments, and I got her link up in the community tab, so you can go check that out on our channel. Let's see. All right. Matt says it's okay to drink, helps with sore throats. That's another good reason to keep it around. So I am looking forward to that. I'll be putting up Matt's channel tomorrow, hopefully, um, on our community tab. So go check that out. If you haven't subscribed to Matt, please go do so. I don't know how many subs Matt is up to right now, but it's under 100, I think. So go and subscribe to Matt's channel. He's got lots of cool stuff going on their small property there in New Mexico. Um, yep. Hey, Chuck, thanks for joining us. Headed up to Manchester, Tennessee. God bless you too, sir. Happy Veterans Day. Um, happy to pay for that. Yeah, getting that toothache plant around everybody. We're having to go natural, better anyways. Getting packets put together. We'll figure this out. In it together. Hey, any dentists out there? Highland Homestead, thanks for joining us. My fear is that pretty soon we're not going to be welcomed in hospitals if we don't have you know what. Hoping some God-fearing physicians and dentists will start their own practice. Yeah, there's some down here in Prescott. So yeah, if you ever need to head over to Prescott, I know it's down the hill from you guys up there, Mountain Grandma. But yeah, there's some people around here. So yeah. Hey, Mountain Grandma, thanks so much for reminding everybody. Yeah, hit the thumbs up on your way in. There's only 4 thumbs up. So yeah, there've been I don't know, 8 to 10 people in the live so far. So or on average. So I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, if you guys could like this, that really helps the algorithm, and appreciate you all being on because that of course helps too. Joy says, "Sorry, missed you coming in on ours the other night. Hugs to you, Highland Homestead." Hey, Sherry, glad you could join us. Yeah, Sherry's saying hi to everybody in there too. So, yeah, hello. Thanks for joining us, Sherry. Tina was in here. I don't know if she still is, but she was talking about you and Shannon and your get together. And I was saying that's one of the things I want to go check out. It'd be really cool for those of us in the Southwest to get together. Matt from Grafted Branch Homestead was talking about it, and so was Mountain Grandma. So we might have to do that sometime soon. We were also talking about bluegrass and jamming together, and so that might be something that happens. We might have a musical live stream with get together that we put on down here in the Southwest. Well, we are quickly approaching the 1 hour mark here, and it's 5 to 9. So I should probably get going. I could talk about a lot more stuff, but I appreciate all of you guys so much for joining us. And again, happy Veterans Day to you. Thank you to all of you who have sacrificed to give our families the freedom that we have in the United States here. I appreciate it. There's sacrifices every service member and their family has to make, whether it's them going out or being deployed, or even in the case where some have given their life for our freedoms. We appreciate it, and we don't want to take it for granted. Yeah. You too, Lisa. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening while you're doing your chores. And happy Veterans Day to you too. Lynette, thank you. I was wondering about you too, if you were still on here. Hadn't seen you in the chat for a while, but I appreciate you hanging on till the end. It's much appreciated. Hey, we have Arc Wildman Survival. Yeah, thanks for joining. I found Arc Wildman Survival on Big Matt's live streams. That's a good place to go find some other channels to subscribe to, and also to have other people subscribe to you. I think I've probably had over 50 subscribers just from attending Big Matt's live streams. So check out Big Matt and his live streams. Uh, yeah, thank you, veterans. Absolutely. All right. Well, I appreciate all of you for making it on here today, and we'll do another live stream next Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern. We're in the Mountain Time Zone, Mountain Standard Time now in Arizona here, but 10 a.m. Eastern is the time where we do these live streams on Thursdays. So we'll try to keep that consistent, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon. I'm Nick from Arizona Highland Homestead. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.